I'm Willie Simpson from Seven Sheds Brewery. We're based at Railton on the northwest coast. We opened 5 years ago. We only had Kentish Ale, so people came to the cellar door, only had one beer. And you know, it's a beer, we brew the beer because we like to drink it. But if other people didn't want to drink it and buy it, then we didn't have a business. We're here 5 years later and now we've got 10 different beers on tap, so I guess it must have worked. So this is the porter beer, which as you can see is a pretty dark, complex brew. Now that's available at the moment, but this single batch of porter we also filled 2 very special casks, French oak casks that had previously held some very fine Tassie Pinot Noir. We filled them with this porter, we stowed them on board the Spirit of Tasmania 2, and the plan is to leave them there for 2 months, going backwards and forwards between Devonport and Melbourne about 50 times, which we reckon is about equivalent to the sea journey from England out to Australia. And by doing that, we're recreating the journey of the first official record of beer arriving in this colony of Australia, was some casks of porter aboard the Second Fleet in 1792. So it's having a bit of fun and trying to recreate some history. So Gerry Gaffney also lives in Railton, and he's the manager of the hospitality services aboard Spirit of Tasmania 2, and we had an open hop picking day and Gerry fronted up and picked hops for a few hours and had 1 or 2 beers and yeah, helped the process.
I probably did all the hard work in it. We stood out in the rain and picked the hops so we could get them all done on time. Willie and I loaded the barrels on board Spirit of Tasmania 2 on the 20th of April at 9:30 in the morning, where they'll stay for 50 trips or the equivalent of 25,000 kilometres.
I'm very much looking forward to being involved with the Flavours of Tassie aboard the Spirit of Tasmania this winter. We'll be doing an informal free beer tasting before dinner, and I'm sure it won't be hard to get a few people to roll up. Hopefully it'll encourage more people to come and visit us or try our Seven Sheds beers. So when passengers arrive in Devonport on the Spirit, when they get off in their car, we're only 20-25 minutes away, but we don't open our cellar door till 11 in the morning, so they might want to just do a sidestep into Anva's Chocolate Factory and have breakfast, or Christmas Hills Raspberry Farm. If they're heading up to Cradle Mountain, we're on the way. If they're heading south or further northwest, we're only 10 minutes off the main highway, so we hope and we know plenty do come and visit us at Seven Sheds.